Good morning, YouTube viewers and subscribers. So today on the stand I'm going to be running Reese's Wankel PI, I think it's a 1 or a 2. Anyway, a later generation of the Wankel engine using my FAI 8020 fuel per his request. Now, I checked a high-speed needle setting that this engine was sent to me as, and it was open 2 turns, so I'm not going to deviate from that. I'm going to leave it just as Reese sent it to me, basically leaving everything just as it was sent because he had done some runs with it. I've got an APC 9.6 prop on here, the same plug that came with it. I also put my thermocouple on here. I mean, it's hard to put that temp probe on this engine with the way it's shaped and stuff, so it's kind of in the back here, and I'll show you a picture of where it's actually at. So I'm going to actually have another camera that's just looking at the temperature. And as you can see from my thermometer, it's really not hot at all, but the humidity is very high. And that's enough to make it really uncomfortable still. But the good thing is that we got a pretty decent breeze too, so it's a very wet breeze. But let's fire this engine up now. I won't be doing any static thrust with this run because the way this is offset, it's so far from the center line of the static thrust. It's just not something I'm going to do. So anyway, let's see how this thing runs. It's hot. See if it'll fire up again. fighter jets just flew over and I freaking missed it. Damn it. Okay, well, as you can see, it does run on this fuel. I think I was seeing about the same peak RPM as with Wankels that I've run in the past with this same prop and, you know, a nitro content fuel of some sort. I know I ran a Wankel with 5%. So I mean, it runs as I expected. It doesn't really want to idle very low. I did not, as you can see, did not adjust the low speed at all. I don't even know if there is a low speed on this thing. I don't think there is. I think it's just a throttle stop. I don't see an air bleed or any means to adjust the low speed, so I don't think there is a low speed adjustment on this. So the engine does run on this. It ran about like I would think a typical Wankel would run. Right now the temperature, since the air is not blowing on it, the temperature is at this point is 248.9 degrees. So, you know, as suspected, they get pretty warm when they're running, and that's kind of why I've got it on this wood plank out exposed to as much air as possible, because in the past I ran one with it bolted right to this upright and it just overheated very, very quickly. So anyway, I hope that was a pretty good run. Hope that satisfies, Reese, your curiosity about whether it'll run on 80/20 fuel. When you see this video, if you'd like me to run it on some different fuels, let me know. What I think I really need to do right now, though, is some carbon got on this exhaust and it's staining it. I think I need to try and get that cleaned off right now. But anyway, there's your Wankel OS Wankel run on 80/20 FAI fuel.